a lot more up-tempo offense, and which I think fit them a whole lot better with the style of players that they have. So as long as they keep that up, Frank Kaminsky running the court, Hibbert is not going to be running.
No. I mean,
he moves at the same speed as Al Jefferson.
Yeah. He's in there for defensive purposes only. He'll start, but he ain't finishing the game. Make it 15 minutes a night. That's what we should have been doing, but we was giving them, I don't know. But, yeah, I think Charlotte took a step up, even with the players out.
All right, well.
The young guys are going to step up, and the guys they brought in are, some could say, an upgrade from what they let out. So,
got you. Next team in the division, the Miami Heat, a team which was a playoff team last year. I don't see how any way in hell they're going to make it this year. They picked up Luke Babbitt.
I know, he was
Bruce Wayne Ellington, James Johnson, and Derek Williams. They lost Lou Aldine, Joe Johnson, Dwayne Wade, and you can throw Kevin Garnett in there because they seriously thought they was about to get Garnett.
What, really?
Oh, yeah. Pat Riley went all in for Garnett. Not Garnett, excuse me. Durant.
Durant, okay. I was going to say, wow, Durant. Garnett? Why would he want Garnett?
No, not Garnett. He's an afterthought.
Okay.
Yeah, he went all in for Durant, threw everything in a bucket, and Durant, of course, decided to go to Golden State. And the rest is history, but with the treatment of Chris Bosh and his blood clot situation, he's not coming back. And, so you lose Dean, Bosh, Joe Johnson, Wade, and you did re-sign Hassan Whiteside, but what are your expectations for this team coming up?
Lottery
team.
Lottery.
I agree.
What did they give Tyler Johnson like $50 million? Like, come on, like but you wouldn't give it to Dwayne Wade. I don't understand that.
Who's Tyler Johnson?
He's their two guard.
Where did he come from?
He was one of their own, I guess. I don't know. I want to say he's like one of those rags to riches kind of stories, D-leaguer, scrapped and clawed his way to the league, and boom, bam, bango, he's got $50 million, but you wouldn't give it to D-Wade. Wayne Ellington, James Johnson, Derek. These are all players that you use when there's no one else available.
They signed a bunch of role players.
Yeah, Wayne Ellington was a Laker, and we didn't have a choice. James Johnson, he was a Bull, wasn't he? At one point,
he was.
He just rolls around the league, Chicago, New Orleans, or not New Orleans, but Toronto.
Toronto, yeah.
Derek Williams, number 2 overall pick. Now he's just traveling around the league.
You know what? He's going to be the focal point of that.
Who? Derek Williams?
Offensively, he's probably going to start. No Chris Bosh.
I don't know. I know Whiteside, of course, I would think Whiteside would be
you
there.
You have Dragic.
Yeah, they're going to trade him.
Have your boy as a 2 guard.
And they put Johnson on the bench, what I saw the other day.
Man,
They're just a try. They're straight for the line.
Yeah,
Miami. They took a major step back.
They already don't have any fan support.
No,
exactly.
Wow.
Nobody.
Be like 3 people in the crowd.
I mean, yeah, they weren't even there during the finals.
Exactly. Nobody's paying to see Hassan Whiteside. And when LeBron comes, they may step it up to like 12 people in the audience, in the crowd. But it's going to be a rough season. If you're a true Miami Heat fan,
which there's
probably
none of
not
you.
Any. Yeah.
Miami Heat fans, quick question: who's Tim Hardaway? You don't really know, do you?
Orlando Magic, Hardaway, Penny, and Shaq and Penny.
Quick question:
Yeah.
Who is Ronnie Cycli?
I don't know him. He was a coach, wasn't he?
Yeah. Another quick question, Miami Heat fans: who is Glenn Rice? Quickly, answer.
Man,
there are none.
He was the big
I just
dog,
named
Glenn
3
Rice,
players
right?
from the Miami Heat team.
Glenn Rice.
The
big dog Glenn.
No. He played for Milwaukee.
Oh yeah. They look the same to me.
But you know who LeBron is, don't you?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Of course you do.
That's my boy. LeBron, the greatest all time.
Miami Heat fans, give me a break.
Yeah, they get an F on this paper here.
Yeah, you get an F for fandom.
They put a D on here. Like, their roster, I give it an F. Their roster is an F. Pat Riley, you don't fail very often. But when you do...
Boy, he took an L,
He took a major F.
That's the grade they get.
Major key.
They got an L. Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. You got what? Watch him get the number 1 overall pick. Watch him.
I can see that happen.
Watch him.
The NBA is set up there.
Yeah. All right, we know LeBron left you and Dwayne left and Bosh is not medically cleared. They'll give you the number 1 pick if you just be quiet.
You know what, man? I'm sorry. I hate to pause the show. Keep it going. I can't do Wu-Tang no more, man.
You just don't like the Wu?
I love Wu. These instrumentals are horrible. Horrific.
But yeah, Miami, they're gonna be definitely a lottery team. They're gonna trade, and when they trade Dragic, which is gonna happen, they might be one of the worst teams in the NBA. Because whatever they get back, they're not gonna want much back for them, because they want a tank. And then they're gonna be giving Brooklyn a run for the money for the worst team in the NBA this year.
Miami?
Yes, because they're going to trade Dragic. And when they do, they're going to go down. Now, I do like my boy from Duke that's on there, Justice Winslow.
Oh, that's the starting small forward.
Yes, Justice Winslow.
Almost forgot about him.
It was a lottery pick. I don't know how he fell all the way to number 10 during the draft, but he will be good. He can be good. Defense, offense, knows how to win. But they got to put some more around him. And you know Pat Riley's going to try to get him a start. He needs to stop doing that. Like, you got to build your team up. You can't just swing for the fences, every offseason. Because this is going to be, if you don't get it, they're the new Lakers. The Miami Heat are the new LA Lakers. Swinging for the fence. You don't get it. This is what happens. You turn into a lottery team. And you're going to be a lottery team for some years to come. The new Lakers.
Guys, I'm sorry if the Wu-Tang lures you to sleep like it did me. That was the worst instrumental mix I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
RZA, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Wow.
Step it up, boy.
Wow.
That was horrible.
Wow.
And I'm a Wu-Tang fan.
I see.
Maybe the lyrics drown out the horrific beat.
You're going to get a lot of angry messages from Wu-Tang fans.
Hey, I don't care.
Okay.
The rapping was better. Those beats was horrible.
Wow.
I wasn't even myself. Can you hit a perk in my voice right now?
I hear it.
I'm a lot louder and happier. And
I get you.
off to the Orlando Magic.
Okay.
The next team in the division. Well, who did they lose? I'd say nobody. But Victor Oladipo.
Yeah,
that trade. But they picked up Bismack Biyombo.
Yeah.
Jeff Green.
Okay.
Serge Ibaka.
Okay.
And the shooter in Jody Meeks. And also DJ Augustine. A lot of great pickups for Orlando. But how does it fit?
It's just a bunch of people together.
Yeah, Frank Vogel, the head coach that came from the Indiana Pacers.
I mean,
they should be a beast on the defensive end, but Orlando's just been underachieving as
he'll have them like. I'm gonna give Vogel his respect. He'll have them. They're not gonna be a playoff team, but he'll have them like in that 9th, 10th range, kind of looking in, trying to get in. They'll like get eliminated like the last week of the season.
That is a defensive juggernaut though on the front court with Ibaka.
I mean, you can't play defense against like in this day and age of the NBA. Like you touch them, it's a foul. You got shooters everywhere shooting from 40 feet, and I mean the defensive side is kind of overrated, and that's not. I guess that's not what they wanted to do because if they like defense, why would you get rid of Scott Skiles? He's one of the best defensive coaches in the world, in the league.
I don't know what they was doing there.
So they want to get up and down and up and running and up and down and running and all that. And Scott Skiles wouldn't do it. He was like, we're going to grind it out like the Memphis Grizzlies. But then you hire grind it out coach again. But I think Vogel probably said, I'm going to run. And that's where I think he's not going to get the most because he's going to be out of his element. He's going to try to make him run and gun and all that, and that's just not what he do.
Well, what are they going to do with Ibaka? They're going to slide him over to the power forward?
Threes like he wants to.
That's two centers with him and Biyombo.
And they got the rookie, Aaron Gordon. You got 3 power forwards, and I want to say all of them start. Well, Biyombo don't start. But they played Surge
They're
and
gonna have
Gordon at the
Biombo.
same time.
You think they have Biombo come off the bench?
Yeah, he came off the bench the other night.
Jesus, all that money coming off the bench?
Yeah. I mean, they really didn't need him, but I guess they just got him because they got a pretty good center. I forgot his name.
Well, they traded him. Ilyasova. He went to
No, it wasn't him. It was another
guy.
It was another dude. I forgot his name.
Drawing a blank.
Yeah. Because that's when they got rid of Dwight and he kind of stepped up. I forgot his name, but they got like you said, the pieces don't really fit, and Vogel's gonna be trying to do something that he really is not used to doing because he lied probably to get the job. Yeah, I'm gonna run up and down the court, and that's just not what you do. So I see him, like I said, 9-10 range. They'll be struggling. Trying to get in the playoffs, but they won't make it.
Yeah, you're right. I don't see them being one of those top 8 teams.
No.
But another team that was on the fence of trying to make the playoffs, who Charles Barkley thinks is going to be like the 3rd best team in the East, the Washington Wizards.
No.
Yeah, he said that, man. After he
what are you talking about,
dismissed my Chicago Bulls, said that the Washington Wizards are a top 3 team in the East.
Nah, man.
This team is so trash. They're the most overrated. And then you have like John Wall. Him and Bill has beef.
Yeah.
John Wall in the offseason was admitting to the fact that him and Bradley Bill don't really get along. Like, grow up.
He's a little jealous. He got more.
Put your big pair.
I mean, John Wall deserves more money than what he got because him and
you know what,
bum in Detroit's making the same amount.
It's not Bradley Bill's fault.
No,
the salary capping.
Nah, you're right. I guess John wants him to give him some of the money as well. I mean, John Wall's the best player on the team.
Right.
I mean, that's just hands down. Now, Bill.
I think if Bill is healthy, Bradley Bill, I'd take him over John Wall.
I don't know. He can shoot.
He's quick.
Can he put it on the floor?
He absolutely can.
I don't know.
Bradley Bill is nice. A lot of people just don't. They sleep on him. He is nice. He just gets hurt a lot. But he absolutely, his quickness is
talking quickness. John Wall's the quickest player in the league.
But Bill as a 2 guard. John Wall can't shoot worth a damn.
He's serviceable.
It's Rondo-like.
No. He's serviceable.
It's Rondo-esque.
No. He's serviceable. He's got a Westbrook.
I will say, John Wall is probably one of the most slept-on point guards in the league.
Yeah, he gets no respect. He doesn't get on the All-Star team, doesn't get on the Olympic team.
He sets his teammates up, man. And he can drop buckets. Now, like court to court with the ball in his hands, he's probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest.
Right there with Westbrook.
Westbrook just got a Jesus Christ. So they picked up Trey Burke, who is garbage.
I like Trey. I really liked Trey when he was.
We had this argument coming out of Michigan.
I said he was going to.
And I said he was ass.
Did I say Derrick Rose?
I think you did compare him to Derrick Rose.
Michigan. I was like, this guy's going to be like.
I mean, I destroyed him. We had a long conversation about it.
I was so wrong about him. Oh, my God.
Trey Burke.
Maybe Utah didn't give him the opportunity to showcase his talents. Because they did draft another point guard, like a year or 2 later. So, I mean, he's still in the league, so I'm not giving up on him yet. He could be the next Derrick Rose. Doesn't take a lot to be the next Derrick Rose.
What, you mean this modern day Derrick Rose? Or
exactly.
MVP Derrick Rose.
The modern day Derrick.
I think anybody can be the modern day Derrick Rose, which he's still not that bad. But they lost Jared Dudley, Nene Hilario left, Garrett Temple, and Ramon Sessions. They fired their head coach and they hired Scott Brooks, of course, in a ditch effort to land Durant.
Yeah.
Will Scott Brooks have this Washington Wizards team back in the playoffs?
I can't call it. Like, to be honest, I don't know. I have no idea. Because, like, I can see him in the playoffs, and I can see him out of the playoffs. I cannot see them as a top 3 seed, but I can see them in there, and I can see them out. They're another fringe team.
I tell you what, well, hey,
I mean,
that was 30 minutes in. That is the Southeast Division. And we're probably going to have to pick it up. I didn't believe that was 30 minutes.
Yeah, wow, really? Okay.
Best team in the Southeast. Who you got?
Give me Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Charlotte is the divisional winner.
Worst team?